Today we're looking at some budget-friendly modifications you can do to your bike for under £25 in total. 5 different mods. Whether you're looking to spruce up your ride or just tweak its performance, we've got you covered. First up, we've got this black spray paint. It's a game changer for giving your bike a fresh look without breaking the bank. And today, I'm finally going to sort out these bar ends. Oh, and make sure you stick around to the end because some of the mods that we're going to do really completely changes the look of the bike. It's insane. For under £10 you can get a huge difference, and the best part is you don't even need to be a pro to get good results. You just need to take your time and make sure you've prepped the surface well. Okay, so I've painted one of the bar ends. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've not done a very good job. You just need to take your time and make sure you've prepped the surface well. What you should really do is sand it properly until all of the high spots are completely gone. In that case, it would have been back to bare metal. Then prime it, then sand the primer, and then put the black on. What I've done is I've just sanded it down lightly and put black on, which is obviously not the right thing to do. But I mean, it looks all right. I mean, this is just for illustration purposes for the video, so just do it properly when you do it and it will look much better. But anyway, I'm gonna wait for it to dry and then I'm gonna pop it back on the bike and we'll see what it looks like. Now with a budget of £25 for 5 mods, we're incredibly limited to what we can do. But this bike needs one little inexpensive thing. A sticker for just £3.79. And if done right, these are perfect for adding a bit of flair to your bike. Okay, so I purposely never added stickers to this bike because I thought the way it looks now is quite elusive. You don't really know what it is, but also I just really like the way it looks without any stickers. I think it's really minimalistic and simple, and that's exactly the look that I have been going for. But for a very long time now, there is one sticker which I've desperately wanted to add to this bike. And I've now added it, so let's take a look. But it is a little bit more complicated than that because the sticker that I've actually added to the bike isn't the one that I actually wanted to add. You see, for the longest time now, this square here has been begging for a sticker. It is the perfect place to put something in. Now, being that this is a race-inspired bike, I thought there is only one sticker that should go here. So I went and bought it and it arrived and I was really excited, but it didn't fit. Yeah, I didn't measure it beforehand, but don't worry about that. So basically, it's the sticker on the screen now, and I wanted it to go kind of here. I thought that would have looked really cool. Now, I probably still am gonna find one and do that, because the sticker that arrived, I've put in another place, and I can't really decide if I like it. So this is where I ended up putting it. I do think it looks good, but I don't know, it's not sitting right with me, so I might get rid of it. But yeah, for a very small amount of money, you can, in some rare instances, buy a sticker, add it to your bike or project car, and it will make a world of difference. And up next is a quick mod that kind of protects your bike somewhat, but definitely looks cool. This is a brake reservoir sock. It's only £9.98, and not only does it add a bit of style, but it also protects the reservoir from UV damage and dirt. But mostly it just looks cool, unless you install one like this. This looks awful, and this looks great. So let's pop it on and see what it looks like. Okay, I might rotate it because obviously at the minute it's kind of pointing in a weird direction, but it looks great. Super easy to install, and for under £10, I think it's a must-have. And if you're really looking to streamline your bike's look, this next mod is free and makes a staggering difference. Now for the ultimate budget mod, the mirror delete. This one is completely free, and if you're not a fan of the stock mirrors or you just want a cleaner and more aggressive look, removing them is a quick and easy solution. Okay, so obviously this bike has the standard mirrors on it, and I'm going to take them off for the purpose of this video to show you the difference of keeping the mirrors and getting rid of them, because it just makes the bike look so much sportier. I obviously don't have the blanking plates that you would normally have. On this bike in particular, you might just be able to take the stem off here with this bolt. So perhaps we'll try that, but this one's rounded off, so maybe not. so after a lot of fettling, I've managed to get both of the mirrors off. On this side, I took just the stem off. It looks okay, but you've got this like massive lump, this big ridge, and it's silver, which does kind of stand out. I mean, you could paint it and maybe put like a nice bolt in it, and that would look quite good. But on this side, I took the whole mechanism off, and I think it looks a lot better. I mean, you could, again, put some bolts in that to make it look really good. So, but I mean, overall, it just looks so much more sleek. It of course goes without saying this can be dangerous. My VFR has never had mirrors, and I will say it is absolutely awful riding without them. If you're anything like me and you constantly check your mirrors every 4 seconds, riding around without them is a huge shock. If this is something you want to do, be prepared for a lot of turning around to see what's behind you. And last but not least, let's talk about a few adjustments that can make the world of difference in your riding experience. Our final mod is all about adjusting your bike's performance for free. Adjusting gear and brake settings, rear sets and suspension can drastically change your ride's comfort and handling. So fine-tuning the gear lever and the brake lever honestly is the one thing that made the biggest difference to honestly both this bike and this bike. This one took a lot more adjustment on the gear lever, especially when I bought new boots that were like slightly chunkier. This one wasn't too bad, just kind of needed fine-tuning, but this one was way off. I made so many adjustments to this, and honestly now it's perfect. I also did the same for the brake adjustment, and again, it just made the world of difference. It's a mod that costs nothing, but can make your bike feel completely different. So there you have it, 5 mods for under £25. Please like and subscribe because I'm very poor.